Hi, everybody. Welcome to this workshop on hypnotherapy. Today I have with me Ashmita, and we are going to do live hypnotherapy together. So, it'll start off by setting an intention, and then we will go deeper. So, the whole idea is that when you are awake, when you're interacting with the world, you are in the beta state. You may be stressed, you may be overthinking, but you're very logical. You're in the logical mind, right? Then, as you go into the deeply relaxed states, the first thing that you access is the alpha state, which is where you are, relaxed, you're calm. It's kind of a sigh of relief. You're not thinking too much. And then as you go further, you access the theta state, which is where you access the subconscious memories start to come up, some suppressed emotions start to come up, patterns which you could never see in your awake and conscious state, which your logical mind was not allowing you to see. They start to show up, and you're also very suggestive, which means that you can make changes by just being suggesting to yourself like what you really want to achieve and stuff, right? It's a very malleable kind of a mind, and it helps you sort of rewire your own neural networks, right? Then you go into further deeper state, which is the gamma. So Dalai Lama is known to have accessed it. In fact, he actually, ECG scans have proven that he would stay for sustained periods of time in the gamma frequency and be completely relaxed and be extremely very calm. And during his compassion meditations he would do that. Then Thomas Alva Edison, a practice, a documented practice of when he would hold a steel ball in his hand, and then he would access those deep states of REM sleep and beyond. And the moment he would kind of drift off, the ball would fall from his hand and he would wake up from the sound of it, and then he would come back to the table and journal. So it allowed him to really access insights, get knowledge, get data, channel stuff, which he wasn't able to do in the awake state because the logical mind was very active at that time. So that's what we are going to do. We're going to look at how to access it. Also, I need to tell you this is very unscripted because I'm also trying to access my flow state through this. So I don't have any structure that I'm going to follow in this. So before we start, I want to ask you, Ashmita, would you like to set an intention?
What kind of intention can I set?
So the intention could be like any pattern that you wish to dissolve, anything that's kind of bothering you, and you want to tell your conscious mind that this is not a good habit, and I want to get rid of it, or any goal that you wish to achieve, where you know that you've been struggling with, and affirmations haven't been helping or something because you've tried them and stuff. So anything on those lines.
Well, I have just started eating healthy. So today I have started like a anti-inflammatory diet for 3 months.
Hmm.
So this is the first time that I will be trying out eating healthy and releasing all the unhealthy kind of food and stuff in my diet. So I would really like some support there. I would really like some help. I would like support from my mind.
Great. So let's first understand why are you why are you in this position where unhealthy food is suddenly becoming a concern? So you'd been sleeping so far, let's put it this way. You'd been under a spell where you'd been enjoying the food just the way it was served to you. And now suddenly you feel that you've woken up and you are noticing the food differently. So what has put you in this position?
Yeah, so there have been multiple issues related to health. For example, I've got high cholesterol, I've got endomyosis, then I've got fatty liver, A grade, so non-alcoholic fatty liver. So things have been showing up in my blood reports, which are of course not great. And I also want to look my best, and I want to be in the best shape I have ever been and be fit. So I
Hmm.
believe like all of that has triggered me to come to this point.
And what sort of support are you expecting from your mind, given that you already know what needs to be done? So, what kind of support are you expecting from are you wanting your mind to give you?
Maybe it can curb my cravings. What do you think about that? Maybe my mind, like we can do something to curb my cravings, where I am actually craving healthy food. instead of craving unhealthy food. I want to be hypnotized for that. Because what I read recently was that in order for me to start craving healthy food, I need to have it for 2, 3 weeks straight. Then
Mm-hmm.
my tongue would be wanting more healthy food, because right now my tongue, my taste buds, they crave salty.
Got
They
it.
sweet things, um,
Yeah.
because that's what I have made it used to having, right? So it gives me a dopamine hit whenever I have something salty or I have some junk food. I just feel, or I have a tandoori chicken and things like that. I feel like there is a dopamine hit. I feel relaxed. I feel happy.
Okay.
I want to shift my brain chemistry to believe that the salad that I'm having, or even anything small and healthy, is actually very, very tasty.
So, did you hear yourself? Basically, you consciously said that right now your mind is not craving healthy food, it is craving unhealthy food, even though your body knows what is good for you, right? Okay. So, now the closer we are to ourselves, uh, the more we think we can solve our problems. But that is where proximity paradox comes in. So, the more the more we know ourselves, the lesser we are actually capable of solving our own problem, because the mind is constantly trying to solve the mind, and that's not happening, right? Like the mind wants to have control over your dietary habits, over your food, right? But it's constantly, repeatedly failing. All right. So we need to get mind out of the way. That's the agenda. Okay. So just close your eyes for a minute. All that you heard right now, you were talking about how your mind is getting in the way and stuff. I want you to suspend all these beliefs, and I want you to like really start from complete ground zero. Like you are a new version of yourself right now already, not at the end of the call, not at some point in time. Right now you are a new version of yourself, and you have no past, future, nothing. Like you don't have any past, any stories, any narratives guiding you, nothing. Right? Let's just start from this blank page right now. What you can see in front of you is probably black or white, blank screen. This is your mental screen. Whatever you will create here will come true. That is the power of this mental screen.